have a lot longer than those.
I'd say those are long leaf because they're not slick.
Yeah. Look at this big mess.
Yeah. What can you do with that right there, Chad?
Well, I can clean out around it, and
Yeah.
then I can come back with the bucket and just level all that out.
Okay. I don't know if there's a stump in there or not.
Same thing just like the one over here. Now I noticed coming in on the other pathway over there, there's a culvert going under that road.
Yeah.
I assume that's a little low in there?
I guess so. Yeah, Rick had that put in there. What's this little yellow flower tree?
I have no idea.
It's kind of cool, whatever it is.
If you guys are, while you're doing all your markers or something, if you have any flagging with you?
I don't.
I have some in my truck.
Okay.
I'll give it to you. If you
Okay.
see something that you know you want to keep,
Yeah.
if you'll just put some flagging around it.
Cool.
Okay, we just hit it with the paint.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I just hit it with that orange. Little spray of that orange.
I'll have to work my way into this and see how soft it is.
Okay.
Might have to kind of trim the edges.
Okay.
That looks like a weed that went out of control.
Yeah, and some of these, if you got like grapes crawling on oaks and stuff, you can, I don't know if you can rip those off of there.
Yeah. Something like that you'd want to save or no?
I don't. That looks like a weed tree. I don't know what that is. Do you?
No.
I'd say leave it. Especially for now.
Top of a myrtle.
Yeah. I'd say leave it.
Something likes it. Something's eating it.
Yeah. Even those taller pines I would leave.
Now, I tell you, that could be a persimmon tree.
Oh.
Ooh.
Definitely leave it. That's my wife's favorite.
There well could be. Something's eating it. The deer
You
love
want
it.
to keep those pines, Jerry?
The taller pines I would say leave, Chad. Those that are over.
Through here?
Yeah.
You know those are lightning rods
That's okay.
and fire trees.
Like I say, I just have to see how wet it is out there. With those trees being green, I would say I'd be able to stand up out there. So,
Oh, you think so?
yeah. I just have to mess with it and see.
Yeah. I mean, it looks kind of wet.
There's no water coming out of that culvert over there.
Man, look at these natural lilies growing in here. Ferns. Now this does get, this is on the 100-year floodplain. I'm not sure exactly what it is. So I know it does get a little bit wet in there. But yeah, I'd say clear it if you can.
Yeah, we're one hurricane away from that being a pond.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, we were talking about putting a pond
Maybe digging one.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly right there.
and then using that dirt up towards the house or whatever.
Yeah.
I got a guy for that too.
All
How you
right.
doing? Cool.
There's another pin.
Now you said you didn't want to burn anything. You just want to stack it all up,
That's what I want to do because
let it break down, and you can get this.
it's living compost and you can plant right on it
Okay, I got you.
if we can find a spot that's suitable
Like
for
that one there, it needs to be picked up and moved somewhere.
Mhm.
Yeah. Even in all those low spots right there, you know,
Yeah,
we'd have
like
to figure out where we want to put it.
maybe even along a perimeter area that we want to fill in.
Mm-hmm.
Just line up a mound, and then we chip on top of it
Okay.
and let it break down. I have to throw some nitrogen in there.
Well, what I'll do is I'll go through and mulch,
Okay.
and when I come to something like that, I'll go around it.
Yeah.
So then when I'm done mulching, I'll be gathering all that stuff up and
Okay.
taking it to wherever
Yeah.
you want to, so we can look at that
Okay.
after the mulching.
Cool.
Because then you'll be able to see it all.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Perfect.
Right. It looks like there's one right in there too.
Okay.
Yeah. That's probably a piece of lighter
Okay.
wood.
Yeah, I'd say in general, maybe bring it into the interior just a little bit and just kind of like line it up, you know.
Maybe we sell the lighter.
Cool.
That stuff's valuable, yeah?
What is it?
That lighter?
It is, but I do a lot of like where they go in and harvest the pine trees, and then they just have the stumps in there.
Mhm.
And if the core of the tree is 50% or better, they will come dig the stumps out for them.
Oh, wow.
And they actually will pay you a little bit for them.
Huh.
And they melt it down and get the resin out of it.
Oh, okay.
Glass and things of that nature.
Interesting.
And
And what do they use it for?
the manufacturing of fiberglass, and
Oh.
some of it goes to the tires, making tires, and but it's it's rare to find one that's what they're looking for.
Right.
You know, they'll be, oh, that's 35% core. That's not enough. You know. So,
You chop up fat layer logs and sell them to campers.
yeah. So we'll clear out. Do you want to leave the buffer here too? On this path?
I would take that all out, you know.
Take this all
Yeah,
out up till
yeah.
we get up to closer to the house.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so now this is where,
Everything gets dicey.
Yeah, on the road here, I would say leave, you know, maybe leave a little bit because part of that is that road anyway,
Okay.
and just for privacy perspective.
may I see the picture, the big map?
Yeah. It's right where that page is.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do everything that I'm sure that I understand that you want,
Okay.
and then I'd like for you to look at it, and then we can go further in any direction that you want to. But
Okay.
that'd be a lot easier than me going further than you
Yeah.
want to
Okay.
go.
So what are you thinking
Right.
here? Are you thinking leave a little buffer here and maybe start where that first telephone pole is, or?
Here, Jay, look, right here.
I'm gonna put a little fence up here too before we leave today. It's just gonna have a metal thing that you can just open up.
Right here, we're off your property.
Okay.
So from this point, there's a stake like right.
I saw it where
14.
y'all were by where y'all were.
So essentially, from here, all that way over is his property.
Uh-huh.
So wouldn't you want to bring the road across here and then come up like this and then close this off and use this area? This could be a good usable space.
You talking about use this road here around?
No, I would rather just use this one, Roxanne.
So that's on Rick's property.
No, right here,
Yeah.
coming through here. Is that on Rick's property?
Yes.
Oh, it
That's
is.
what I'm getting at. See, look.
It shouldn't be, because here's a road in between us.
See, look. When we're standing here,
No, right here. Coming down here,
that's way
and then
down
turning
there.
to the left.
That's down there.
That's coming in off 309 right there, right?
Straight on here.
Okay, here's where the roads intersect. Here's where we're standing, right here. Look, Jay. We are standing in the middle of the actual road easement. Like from here straight down should be the real road. So
So you're not on your property.
you're not on your property right now. Your property starts like over there. That's what I was saying. Do you want to go ahead and make the road go onto your property and then use this for like a mulch pile or something?
So the telephone pole, yeah, so you're right. So the telephone pole, yeah, so this would have to get,
Roxanne, you're talking about making this the road?
Well, that's what I was wondering.
yeah,
I mean, if we're going to be all about whose road is whose,
yeah.
and you're going to make that the in-way, shouldn't you just go ahead and connect it to a road, you know, to your own property instead of depending on Sandy's whim, whether or not we have access to the road? I don't know.
Yeah.
When she gets pissed off and decides we can't use the road.
So this corner starts your property.
Yep, exactly.
Well, you
How
can't.
long is this?
That's what you-
It's open.
So you can't really put a road in. You'd have to cut across up here.
Yeah, you just come straight in.
Just
You
come in
have
like this.
access. You have access to this
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Can you put a road on the this easement is the question.
Well,
Put
I
a
mean,
road next to is there any like
what are you calling a road? Just something like this?
Yep.
Yeah.
extend this over
just
and go
just
straight?
kind of cut it open. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.